Early this week, I tidied up the front porch and just gave it a quick reset, and I absolutely love it. But I remembered that I have an old deer head in the garage that used to sit inside my living room. And I'm thinking that I might put it in there and replace that with it and see what it looks like. I'm planning on working on this area today. Just this section here, nothing crazy. Just pull out some weeds because it's just starting to look a little bit ratty. Hey Daisy, are you keeping me company today? Are you? Excuse the mess. This is a project waiting to get started. I'm just tidying up this garage. It just goes out of control really quickly. Here's the deer head that I want to reposition. That way. And get back to front. Okay. Let's go hang it up. I'm not sure whether it's too high. I might leave it there for a couple of days. See what my husband thinks. He may not like it. I really love it when I trim the lavender because it's just all that lavender essence just comes out and it just makes it smell beautiful. This is the before. I always forget to take before footage. It's starting to come along. This pear tree didn't really give us a lot of fruit this year, and so I'm just trimming it back a little bit. Hopefully it will give us some fruit next summer. And there are lots of offshoots coming out from the ground that I need to cut back. You can see that I actually trimmed this right back last year and it's just come back. So I'm going to have to try and figure out a way of just killing it because it gets in the way of this tree. Oh, there's an apple on that tree. I might be able to grab it. Looks like some of the birds have gotten to it, but one token apple. Quick break. The bin's full. I've had to squash it already. I don't know how much more I'm going to be able to get done and fit it into the bin. It's a big front garden and it looks like it's low maintenance, but once a year, a couple of times a year, we really need to get into it and just trim everything back. And so I wanted to get, well, in theory, I was going to get the whole thing done today, but my bin is letting me down. So I might just be able to finish the apricot tree and then pull out weeds, cut back these grasses and trim back those hedging plants. And then that might be it for today. I don't know if I'll be able to get all the lavender done. And also, I'm not sure how much longer that hedge trimmer is going to last for me charge-wise. It's a beautiful blue sky today, and it's just a beautiful day to spend outdoors. I love my garden. I love working in the garden. I find it really therapeutic. Yeah, I'd like to get this done today. Yesterday was Saturday, and Kevin and I went to the Footscray market. We hadn't been to the Footscray market, oh gosh, I guess I haven't been there since I moved out of home, 30 years ago now. It was really lovely. We got some seafood, which I haven't gotten seafood in a while, and I definitely hadn't cooked this before. We got some squid and we turned it into calamari, and it was delicious. Kevin complimented me at the end of the night saying how delicious the seafood was. I also bought some sardines, filleted them, took out the bones. I know you can eat those because they're very fine, but my daughter doesn't like it, and in fact I don't really like it either. So I just deboned them and filleted them and then fried them in oil, but I dunked them in some flour, salt and pepper, and they were delicious. They were really nice, and I got loads of compliment. We had some, I made it healthy, but it's sort of like my interpretation of fish and chips. So we had sardines, fried calamari, and oven roasted sweet potato fries that I gotten from Costco. Mwah. It was really delicious and it looked so inviting, and I think I'm going to do that again. Just next time I'm visiting Mum, pop into the Footscray market and do some shopping. Anyway, I recharged my batteries and I'm going to go back and trim the apricot tree. I'll give you a quick before look only because the battery on my camera is about to run out, so I'm going to have to swap it out. There's the apricot tree that I'm going to be trimming back, and before I start, I'm just going to go and change the battery out so that I don't run out of battery. Hey Daisy, what you doing? Daisy, what are you eating? What are you chewing on? Oh my goodness. And Louie, what are you doing? Louie, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Are you grooming yourself? Okay, let's be honest. Gardening is one of life's simple pleasures. That is until your body reminds you the next day or even the same day that you're not quite as bendy as you once were. I love nothing more than spending a full day out in the garden, digging, potting, pruning, hauling branches like I'm starring in my own backyard makeovers show. But goodness me, the aftermath can be quite brutal. By the time I'm done, I can feel every muscle in my back, my legs, and even in places I forgot existed. And don't get me started on my shoulders. That's where the new little lifesaver comes in, the Bob and Brad Q2 mini massage gun. Now, I don't usually go on about gadgets, but this one has earned a permanent spot in my post-garden recovery routine. It's small enough to fit in one hand. I mean, it could almost be mistaken for a chunky lip balm in the right lighting. But don't let the size fool you. This thing packs a punch. What I love most is how ridiculously easy it is to use. No complicated buttons, no clunky parts. Just pick it up, press go, and it does the job. It comes with different heads that you can switch out depending on what bit of your body's screaming the loudest. I use it on my shoulders, my lower back, and even on my hips when I've been squatting over the garden bed like a chook chasing a bug. It's very quiet. I can use it while watching TV or lying in bed with a cup of chamomile tea and not feel like I've started a leaf blower inside the house. It's rechargeable, USB-C fancy, and it comes in a tidy little case which makes me feel very organized, like the kind of woman who folds her fitted sheets on the first try. Spoiler, I'm not that woman. And here's the cheeky bit. It feels really good, like really good. The kind of, oh yes, right there, relief that makes you groan like someone just offered you a warm cinnamon scroll and a foot rub. Let's just say I've had spa treatments that weren't this satisfying. I generally use this little wonder after every big gardening day and sometimes even on lazy days when I've done nothing more than carry a basket of washing and still somehow pulled something. It's that good. So if like me, you're over 50, fabulous, and still giving a red hot go in the garden or around the house, the Bob and Brad Q2 might just become your new best friend. And the best part? No awkward appointments, no leaving the house, or fancy spa prices either. This is the before. Hey Gucci and Louie, will you come to check up on me? Have you? Hi pretty girl. Hi pretty girl. And this is the last section that needs to be tidied up. Once I started with the front porch, I just had the energy to just keep going. The garden was looking a little bit feral. All the fruit trees had overgrown over the summer, and there were just offshoots coming up off the roots that were just not making it look pretty. So I decided to just spend a day, which ended up being 2 days, in the garden, just taming it back, using everything that I already had. So all the cushions there were all in my stash. They were basically leftovers or just discards from what I had been using inside the house that I wasn't going to use anymore. The plants in the wine barrels are all from the garden, just repurposed. The same with those candle decorations. They were just something that Kevin had bought at Bunnings that we ended up never using. So I thought out here to add a pop of charm to this little seating area. Everything has just been cut back. It does look a little bit bare, but these plants will all shoot back right up here next spring. I could barely see those kangaroos the other day. They were just overgrown by all the plants around it. Really love that little spot now. I know those magnolia shrubs aren't going to last, but for the moment, it just looks so pretty. And these are the sheen flowers, which have lasted much better than the Timu ones that I bought. So I just left them there. They add a pop of colour and they're fine. And this park bench, it's just pretty. But if I put any cushions on it, they'll just get wet in the rain. So I'll just leave it like that for the winter. And then come summer, I might put some more cushions on it. And here are some plants that I repurposed. I picked these up off the side of the road. One day, Kevin and I were driving, and the clippings were just on the nature strip. And I thought, cool, I need some of those. What do you think, Daisy? What do you think? So, yes, I hope this little gardening, spend the weekend and then a Monday, spend the day with me in the garden has given you some motivation to just spruce up some areas in your home before the dead of winter comes, just to make it look a little bit tidier and neater. What are you doing?
I'm putting this here.
Why? Oh, well, that'd be cute. I hadn't thought of doing that. Do you think the deer head is too high?
It needs to come down at least one slab, I reckon.
One?
One slab.
But then is that going to be too low?
The sign?
Yeah. What would it look like underneath the jar family one? Because I think the deer head is already big enough. And then if we add that underneath it, I think it might be a bit too much.
Yeah?
Yeah. What do you think? Okay. All right.
I think it's very dusty, the weatherboards. Probably needs a bit of a pressure clean as well out here.
Do you want to do that next weekend?
I've got a bit of time now. I could do it. If you want, I'll just pull that couch forward and I'll just give it a quick pressure clean.
There's no way you'll be able to pull that couch forward.
I can.
No, that's very heavy.
Yeah, well, is this on wheels?
Yeah, that was on him. Oh, that's on wheels.
Okay. Well, it might be too hard.
You think?
Yeah.
I have to take out all my decor pieces.
Pull it forward. Why is it?
No, the pressure cleaner's going to make a mess.
Oh, I'll be careful, because that's the window there anyway.
You're not going to clean the window?
Yeah, I'll just go around it. I won't to you. It's up to you. I just think it's dusty. I was clear while I'm out here.
Maybe we can just do it on the weekend. You said just one?
I think one down.
Maybe bring it down one more, only because now we've got the welcome sign that will be a little bit low.
Yeah, I think it'll be too low.
You think it'll be too low then?
Well,
Because if you put it there...
put the this
Yeah.
here.
No, that's going to be too high. It's going to have to go down. It's going to have to go here. Because then see how the bottom of that sign is the bottom of this slat?
There you go.
Oops, in between slats. Always. Is that centered?
Well, roughly there.
You're going to stop there? Okay, you're not going to do the deck?
No, that's right.
That's right.
It was very dusty. As you can
I
see,
know.
it almost looked like chocolate milk coming down.
It did, yeah.
I'm just going to mop up inside now.
All right. Looks better?
It was dusty, dirty looking.
Yes. Couldn't leave it like that for another few days until the weekend.
It's no point setting something up and taking photos of it and saying how nice it looks. It's rubbish. No, at least it looks clean.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.